Basically, it's a quick game. You have votes. You have several types of cards.
Oh, keep going.
Several types of cards. And blocks which will be built up on the sides of each. Basically, you have...
I was going to say, if it's your copy and you're happy to take it out, please, by all means.
This copy will be for the public, for the library.
Oh, fantastic.
So you have these cards, which are put...
So we got election, economy, social stability, human rights, climate change, and
basically
civil
it's
unrest.
political related, with especially invoking human rights and social, since the game is basically, you have one player who will be a dictator, trying to conquer the world, and you have the other players who will be delegates. And basically, each is trying to control maximum each continent and so on. Like Asia, Australia, Asia, Europe, the Americas, Africa. Basically, each type, what I want us to show is each type you have here, basically. Each type has fixed cards which can be bought with votes.
Ah.
Base price is indicated upstairs, and you can expand.
Actually, you're going to orient it to you so you can read it.
You can expand. You can expand your by putting blocks of your color, paying in votes. 1,600. Each time you fall on one of your own, or if you are the delegate, any delegate controlled portion of the map, you gain the point, the votes equal of what's indicated on the card. If you are a delegate and fall on a dictator-controlled part of the map, you pay the cost in votes. If by any reason you lose all your votes, you are out of the game.
So you can be eliminated.
Yes, you can. Basically, the maximum number of blocks per card is 4, which gives the maximum point votes.
Right.
At the end, the game ends when all the board is controlled.
And
by one faction.
I was just going to say, so now is this, how many players does this one play?
It's 6 players, 5 delegates and 1 dictator.
So the dictator could win, or any of the single delegates could win?
All the delegates, all the...
Oh, so it's a one versus many.
Exactly.
All right.
If a delegate falls in the military draft zone, the next 2 rounds, any votes he gains will go to the dictator. If a dictator loses votes during these 2 rounds, the delegate pays for it.
All right.
Detention center, 2 rounds without playing.
You're literally in a timeout.
Exactly. Civil unrest and all the other cards like it, which have his own. You simply get a card and say, they have different kinds of...
Right, so you lose votes.
You lose votes or happen something else. And so on. It's very similar to Monopoly.
A little bit, yeah.
But quite different at the same time.
Well, yes, since obviously the theme is very applicable to...
Yes.
Well, although Monopoly is applicable to real estate in its own way.
And this, you have then crisis cards. Which can be used once by each delegate. Each delegate had 1. The dictator has 5.
The dictator likes to start a lot of crises.
Exactly. This is basically when you need cannot pay for votes. You need to use it. Basically, it's the rules. This is the rules. It's actually quite simple.
Yeah, and I have to say I'm really impressed with the the size and quality of these cards are quite nice. And for those that might not have shown up on camera very well, the cubes, these voting blocks, are actually plastic cubes, which are really spectacular. So, and as you said, this is, some people are probably familiar with this game already since this is a reprint.
Exactly, then it's an Irish game. So.
All right.